Hello everybody out there, this is Kris Nicholson. I just wanted to show you, this is actually my Costco bear. I got this like 3 days ago at Costco. This was the 90-inch teddy bear, no I'm sorry, 93-inch teddy bear that they're promoting for basically helping the Seattle Children's Hospital. This bear is more than 93 inches, I think. I have to lay it on the floor and put it up to my ruler. It goes past my ceiling fan and it almost touches the ceiling, which is really neat. But as you can see, the first video, it was in its original condition. The second video, what I did is I definitely puffed it up. It has a little more firmness on it. You can still hug it, which is really cool, but it sits up on its own, and I think it doesn't stand up on its own because of the weight mostly here, but if you sit it on a stool, it sits up on its own really good. I definitely puffed up the belly. I puffed up the arms, the whole body basically, including the legs. I made sure that the legs are still floppy, so it could still move, you know? If somebody wanted to sit on a leg, it looked nice, especially for anybody that's taking a picture. What I use to actually puff it up with is normal pillows that you get from a thrift store. You can get pillows for like $1 at a thrift store, any thrift store that's around you. And then let me show you the material, which I have here. This is one of the pillows. This is only a sack, but this material right over here, this is a cotton microfiber, which is the same exact stuffing that's inside a teddy bear. So I stuffed this bear up with like 50 pillows. You know, I thought I needed more and I just kept on stuffing it up, and now it's unbelievable. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put this aside, and I'm going to take the camera off and actually show you. Let me go on this side, you can see it a lot better. The belly's more rounder, the head stays up by itself. The back side is more rounder. There's more definition to the back actually. The legs are a lot more firm. The arms are a lot more firm. And don't get me wrong, it's a bigger bear. For Costco, you basically get this for $179 plus tax, which is like $180. Now, if you stuff it up like this, it's worth probably a little bit more, because teddy bear companies usually charge probably around $600 to $700 or even $1,000 just for a bear this size. One thing that I noticed that when I was stuffing up this bear is that the way how they stitch this area and that area for the stitches is basically loop-de-looped around. So once you stitch it around, you just loop it back and forth. I cut right here, right on the neck, and I just push down as much stuffing as I can. For the legs, I cut right in the groin area, and I went through each leg and did the same thing. And also with the back side, I cut right in the right where the tail's at, and stuffed it up a lot better. But it's holding up on its own. Only thing about this bear is that it's going to weigh a little bit more. As much pillows as you put it and as much firmness that you want it, it's going to weigh a lot more just to stuff up this bear. What I'm going to actually do too is I'm going to give it definition for this bear. I'm going to give it a round belly. I'm going to give it a chest, you know, definition, more definition in the face, more cheeks. I'm going to give it teeth. And Big Juan, that's his name. His name is Juan, so we call him Big Juan. We haven't figured out a last name yet, so if you could figure out something, it would be good. But he is my biggest teddy bear ever that I've ever had. I have 2 jumbo Mickeys that you saw in the other videos, and they're 90 inch, and they're not as big as Big Juan right here. And which is really cool. this fur and the material that they use for inside, just to hold up the fur and everything, it's very strong. And I try to rip it or anything, it's not gonna rip. It's very, very strong. So this is a good quality bear. All right, if you have any questions, email me back, press like, subscribe. I'm open to anything. And if you buy this bear, it is a very, very good investment, because not only that you're buying a really nice teddy bear that was mostly supposed to be an astronomical price for a low price, but also you are helping the Seattle Children's helping the Seattle Children's Hospital to battle leukemia, cancer, AIDS, anything, you know. So I think they, when you buy this bear, the money goes to the Seattle Children's Hospital, which is really neat. That's what I was reading up about. So that was one of the reasons why I bought this bear, because I help the children, and if it's any pets, I help the pets too. And the second reason is that I love my gigantic teddy bear. I'm like a kid again. As you can see, I look like a little kid, and I'm holding a big, humongous bear. All right, if you wanted to, word of advice, if you wanted to give it more definition, don't buy another gigantic teddy bear like this. Buy the 53-inch, and you can make the belly a little more rounder. You can make the chest. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm looking for probably 1 or 2 53 inches, and I can finish the rest of the definition of the bear. So big one is going to be really big. Now, finding clothes for the bear. If you want to get clothing for the bear, I suggest go to a big and tall store. Bring the bear with you. These people absolutely love stuff like this. They love to fit clothing on and everything like that. Shoes you're not going to find, so I don't think shoes is going to be an option. But if you could get it, shorts, long pants maybe, but shorts mostly, that's spandex. And I say an 8XL shirt. 8XL or 9XL shirt, if they have it, would be a lot better for that. One of my biggest projects that I want to do, but it's going to be kind of hard, is that the eyes are too close to each other, and when you see it right by its snout, you cannot really see the eyes that much. So I wanted to put the eyes higher, if I could. That's going to be hard because, number one, is that the eyes itself, it's like a little button. Once you snap it on there, it's there for good. So I have to cut around it and cut a little bit over, you know, the little area of the material that's here, just to replace the eyes. Then find another material to match it to seal up the holes. So that's going to be a problem. I might just leave the eyes just the way it is. All right. If you have any questions, write me back. Subscribe. Hit like. Join me on Facebook. Kris Nicholson, which is KrisNichholson. Join my website, KrisNicholson.com. And I'll see you around. I'll see ya. Bye.